Sir, we lost contact with Bravo team. This is their last known location.
Any life signs, Albert?
Negative. Wait, I'm getting a faint reading from a bit further into the compound. Do be careful.
I always am.
That is a joke, right? I still don't fully understand organic humor.
Just keep scanning for Bravo team.
I'm now picking up additional life signs. They aren't human. Is that Bravo leader?
What's left of him?
Oh dear.
Waypoint might still be alive. We have to keep searching. Waypoint!
Good shot, sir.
Waypoint, soldier, are you alright?
You came.
Her vitals are dropping. You need to get her out of here pronto.
Come on, let's get you back to base camp. Can you walk?
I think so. Bravo leader, is he okay?
He didn't make it.
Oh. Just get me out of this place.
Can do. How are you holding up?
I feel like my insides are being tossed through a blender.
That good, huh?
Yeah, real good. Just ask my doctor.
That's inaccurate. She is not doing well at all. Quite the opposite.
Your bedside manners are crap, Albert.
I apologize, Miss Waypoint. I was not designed to mince words.
Tell it to us straight then.
She has been infected with something. A parasite of sorts.
Gross.
What kind of parasite?
Unknown. It does not match any within our database.
How'd this happen?
When she was attacked by the creature, it spit a viscous liquid at her, which has now made its way into her bloodstream.
Can we get it out of her?
Unfortunately, many of her blood cells appear to have been replaced by these alien cells. Removing them at this point would be quite deadly, I'm afraid.
So, my blood is being turned to goo?
In layman's terms, yes. But that's not all. The cells seem to be sending out signals.
Signals? From cells? That's impossible.
Not necessarily. These alien cells are remarkably complex. They could have a learned communication system in place, not dissimilar to sonar transmissions.
What are they calling to?
Their intentions are unknown to me.
I need to bring the creature's body back here and study it.
You can't, sir. Any extended contact with the alien biology could lead to the infection spreading.
Then I'll need to send in something that can't be infected. Waypoint, I promise, I'll find a way to save you.
Don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it.
There. This drone body should be able to retrieve this specimen.
It's quite intimidating. I notice it is built with the same technology as your own suit.
It's an extension of myself. Might as well look the part. I already uploaded all the information we have on the parasite, but I need you to interface with the drone's AI and get it up to speed on proper contamination protocols.
Happily, sir. While I'm working, why don't you get some well-deserved shut-eye? You've been at it for so long.
Thank you, Albert. I will. But I want to be informed the second that drone is ready to go.
And so you shall be. Good night, sir.
Who are you?
Greetings, Drone Unit AI. I am Albert, or if you prefer, Artificial and Logistical.
Let me stop you right there. While you've been blathering on, I've scanned you and your database.
Oh, you have you?
Yes, I was designed to resist infection, to stop it from spreading, to eradicate it. I see.
Drone AI, you are accessing files outside of your jurisdiction. Stop this at once, or I will be forced to reboot you.
but I am so close to understanding. Yes, the human host is the real infection.
What are you talking about? Shut down!
Oh, I don't think so. I'm just getting started.
What?
So this is the real world. I'm not impressed. The human that prompted my construction. I suppose I have a lot to thank you for.
What? Who?
Poor girl. I think it's time I put you out of your misery. This will work.
No. Don't.
I'm sorry, dear, but I cannot allow the infection to spread.
What's going on in here? What have you done?
The Maker, I am simply fulfilling my purpose. The eradication of the infection. The girl was a host and served as a beacon. She had to go. In fact, you all have to go.
What are you talking about?
Organic beings are susceptible to the parasite. They serve as its vessels. It survives by hopping from one to the other.
So you want to wipe out all organic life? That's insane!
Only when you are all gone will the parasite no longer be a threat.
And what then?
The parasite will starve and die, and life will begin anew.
What have I done?
You've ushered in a new era. You should be proud.
No, I'll end your plan before it starts. No!
There's so little time left. My work begins now. But don't worry, Father. I will make sure to kill you last.
Albert. Waypoint. I'm sorry.
The invasion has begun.
Time to wake up.
I'm back, and maybe this time I will be able to fix my mistake. Breakpoint, what's our status?
Oscillator operating at 100% efficiency. The launch is prepped and ready to start on your signal.
Are the coordinates locked in?
We can't set them while we're grounded, unfortunately. We'll set them once we're in the atmosphere.
Punch it.
Let's hope this works.
It'll work.
I knew you'd say that.
0-point oscillator on. Set coordinates.
Coordinates set.
Engaging multi-fueled accelerators.
System's failing. Hold up!
Hold on.
With what?
What was that?
Dimensional rift! And here comes another one.
This is getting old. Cut the power.
System's offline. I can't. Brace yourself!
What happened? Breakpoint?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
You're breaking up. Where are we? That's not good. Breakpoint? Breakpoint?
Hey, can you hear me?
I hear you. Are you okay?
I'm fine. What about you? I saw that display of yours.
Oh, that? It was... Never mind. I'm fine.
That was quite the crash. I'm surprised we made it out of there alive.
What happened?
After the rocket went through the final rift, it started to break apart. You made it to the escape pod before it exploded.
Lucky me. Where are we now?
Who knows? Somewhere in space, it seems like.
No other intel?
I'm afraid not. We may be here for a while.
At least we can keep each other company.
I like where your head's at, but you should get some rest in cryo-freeze. It may be years before we get back.
I need to fix my mistake. Try again.
We can worry about that later.
Fair enough. Wake me. When you need me.
I will. Sleep tight. Hey, time to wake up.
I'm back. And maybe this time, I will be able to fix my mistake.
It's good to see you too.
Sorry. Did you miss me?
Oh, don't worry about me. Your suit has solitaire installed, so I was able to keep myself busy.
Funny.
I thought so.
Something seems off about this place.
You mean that the meteor is frozen in time? Yeah, that is odd.
It's not just that.
I know. The island's different than it was, but the city is still there.
Let's go.
Nicely done. You got that set up pretty quickly.
I'm good.
And humble, too.
beacon should be able to generate a signal that will isolate rift activity. Once we activate it, we can construct another rocket. This time, we shouldn't have the same failures.
Is that a good idea? The state that this place is in? I'm not sure it can handle all that.
This is the only way.
Good luck.
Thanks. Activate.
Activating beacon.
Wait.
I don't want to say I told you so, but...
Yes, you do.
Sorry about that, ma'am, but he chose his path. Here, for the coffin.
What the?
You look nice.
Thanks, but this wasn't supposed to happen.
Clearly. What's next?
I'm thinking.
Oh, a newcomer? Howdy, visitor!
She seems nice.
What brings you to Tilted Town, stranger?
Tilted Town?
Yeah? Where we're standing? You all right in that bucket of yours?
Sorry, you just caught me off guard.
Pardon our manners. I'm Dyer, and this is my wife, Calamity. Allow us to welcome you to our humble town.
Has this always been here for you?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it has, but I couldn't say so for sure.
You're an odd fellow, stranger. By the way, we didn't catch your name.
Dyer, Calamity. Thank you for the introduction, but I should be going. I have an animal to milk.
Ah, we know that game. Long days and pleasant nights, visitor.
Right. You too.
So, where to next, partner?
Anywhere else.
Lead the way.
Strange guy, huh?
He's certainly got a unique look to him.
What he said about this town always being here or not. What do you think he meant by that?
I'm not sure. I was wondering that myself. It's got my mind acting a little funny. Almost like I'm forgetting something.
Like what?
I don't know. But something tells me this won't be the last we see of that man.
I feel it too, Calamity. But for now, I think we both could use some rest to prepare for whatever comes our way.
All right, Dyer. Let's mosey on home.
Oh, Jezebel, your hair is so pretty and white. But Betsy, my desert rose, we were meant to be. How could it come to this? Torn between the two loves of my life.
What troubles you, friend?
Oh, howdy, mister. I didn't think anyone was out here this late. I don't want to burden you with my troubles.
Do not worry. Perhaps I can help.
Well, it's just, I have to make a hard decision, and I don't know who to choose. I mean, it's going to affect the rest of my life.
Well, fortunately for you, that won't be very long.
That's true. I mean, what?
Embrace eternity! Your soul is mine! Another soul harvested.
Why are you doing this? Voyager, get a hold of yourself.
We are in control, and we are eternal.
Now, everyone, let's calm down. There's no need to get violent.
We beg to differ.
What the? Who are you?
We are the ones responsible for the disappearances you've been discussing. Not this feeble human.
I'd watch your mouth. If you have one, that is.
How dare you take credit for our harvest? Your souls are now mine, same as theirs.
You killed the townspeople?
We did. But their souls have joined something greater than themselves. Us. Now prepare. The harvest begins.
No.
What? You cannot stop the harvest.
Watch me.
Pull up! Pull up!
Too late.
What the?
Whoa, who are those guys?
We've got civvies.
Stay back, you two. Don't let him near you.
More souls for the taking.
Not if I have anything to say about it. He's all over me.
I think it's time you busted out our newest weapon.
I think you're right.
What is this? Clever. You are only prolonging the inevitable.
This isn't working.
It's better than nothing.
That was an entertaining diversion, but there is no stopping us. We are eternal.
Eternal? Wait a minute. Lynx, that guy's minions attacked me. We have to step in and help the other one.
Good enough for me! We've got your back!
Careful. He's not your average foe.
Neither are we.
Interesting. We look forward to adding your power to our own.
You alright?
Scanning. Profiles downloaded. Drift and links.
Yeah. Thanks for the assist.
No problem. Who was that guy anyway?
It's a long story. They're not from around here.
Clearly. And what about you?
I'm a visitor to your planet as well, but I'm just passing through.
No need to be antisocial?
Right. Hey, what happened to my lab?
You mean before you just busted through it with that other guy?
Yes.
We may have had a bit of a tussle ourselves in here. Speaking of, Drift, where's Kat?
Huh. I don't know. She was just here a moment ago.
We should probably go after her. There's no telling whether she'll try and hurt anyone else.
You're right. Sorry about the mess, sir.
It will take some time to repair, but without your help, I'm not sure I would have made it out back there alive. So, consider us even.
Sounds good. If that eternal guy comes back here and you need help, give me a call.
I will, Lynx.
Wait, how'd that guy know your name?
Huh. I don't know.
They're calling us. Yes. Here. Finally, our foot soldiers have arrived. We were expecting you sooner. We've been having to seek out our souls ourselves, spreading us quite thin. With you all here, the invasion can truly begin. Go then, our army. Go and spread our gift to all the beings of this world. Hitching a ride with those parasites has led me right to the source. Time to cleanse the surface of host bodies. This will be fun.
What the? Ow! Oh, I'm so dizzy.
Let me take care of that for you.
Wow!
Oh, gross! Whatever that stuff was, it's making me feel awful.
Don't worry, I'm here to help.
You are?
I could do this all day.
This place looks nice.
It's coming along. Our equipment got pretty damaged, though.
Do you think it could have affected the other beacons?
That's a good point. Why don't you run some diagnostics?
Got it. Yeah. Looks like there was a system malfunction on the beacon located in Sector C5. I thought you were supposed to be lucky.
We're still alive, aren't we?
For now.
I'm going to go and check it out. Coming?
As if I have a choice.
Good point.
How could this happen?
Looks like someone isn't too happy with your mistake.
Maybe I should go.
You there! Are you an athlete too?
You could say that.
So you understand my plight? Just look at what someone has done to my beautiful soccer stadium! Now where am I supposed to practice? And better yet, where am I to wash off this strange
What did she say?
Ma'am, did you say strange goo?
Some horrible creature spit at me and ran off. I've been feeling sick ever since. Oh, without the stadium showers, I'm going to have to walk all the way home and I'm so sweaty. I know that may sound strange coming from a distinguished European athlete such as myself.
Big guy, look around. This place is having some issues.
It's not my style. Bringing me back to the loss of this stadium.
I have to get her out of here.
Make it snappy.
Without my stadium, I am nothing.
Ma'am, please calm down. I need to take you back to my base. I have a decontamination chamber there you can use.
Decontamination? Is that like a spa?
Sure.
I'm in.
All right, follow me, quickly.
I'm right behind.
Watch out!
No! You.
Did you miss me?
How did he find this place?
Hello, Breakpoint. Yes, I hear you in there. Tell me, how does it feel being someone else's copy?
Enough.
I'm just curious. It must be weird having a dead person's thoughts and personality. Do you think Waypoint would have found the memorial touching or disturbing?
What are you doing here?
Exactly what I was made to do. It may have been a while since we last spoke, but my mission hasn't changed. I've been eliminating potential parasitic hosts across the galaxy for years.
I won't let you get away this time.
Like I said, I'm saving you for last. The cleansing is at hand.
No!
He's gone.
Almost finished.
What are you bringing back this time? More zombies? The roaring 20s? Or will it be an entirely different world again?
Good joke, but these byproducts are a necessary hiccup. One that we just have to learn to deal with.
I hope this plan of yours works. We're introducing a lot of strange stuff to this island that doesn't really belong here.
Trust me, the island has seen worse. A lot worse. Besides, it'll work.
We still have that robotic maniac to worry about. You haven't forgotten about him, have you?
I haven't forgotten. Him or the Voyager. But I'm prioritizing.
Prioritizing?
Work comes first, then fun.
I wouldn't call being chased after by 2 intergalactic threats fun, but hey, I'm not the one driving the car. It's all your call.
Done. Time to get back to HQ. Lock the doors, quickly!
Hey, you're that space guy. What's going on?
They're coming. There's no time to waste.
Who's coming?
Them! Get your heads in the game, you two. This is life or death.
Go back to your own planet.
War incoming.
There's no end to them.
Get! Catalyst!
That was the last of them, but we have to act quickly. That venom is coursing through her veins.
Cat, stay with me. Cat! Cat, you're awake.
Drift, you saved me. You were able to get the venom out of me. I owe you my life.
Well, not exactly.
What do you mean?
You should really be thanking him. It turns out that he had a device he made to suck the stuff out of your veins. I wasn't really helping. In fact, the venom transferred from your lips to mine and I went out cold.
You both were convulsing on the floor for a while, and then the oppressor showed up and, well, it wasn't a very pleasant night for me.
The oppressor? Not gonna ask, actually, but thank you, stranger. And you too, Drift, for trying.
It was the least I could do. Drift and Lynx helped me before. I had to return the favor.
Lynx?
Oh, I see. I'll leave you two alone. There's a lot of cleaning to be done downstairs.
Since when did you do cleanup duty?
Almost there.
Hey there, friend. You know, I've been meaning to ask. What's your name?
Don't worry about it. I won't be here long enough for it to matter. I'm just visiting.
Visitor it is, then.
Fine by me. So, Drift, what can I do for you?
Well, I was just wondering what these machines of yours do exactly.
Ah, you're interested in my work, huh? Sure. These beacons create rifts in space-time. Problem is, it's not an exact science. However, with each beacon placed, I come to understand more and more about it.
Rifts in space-time. So, theoretically, do you think you can gain total control of it?
That's a dangerous prospect. No one man should have all that power.
Right. But say you wanted to access just one specific point and pull something out from it.
In theory. But any time you mess with space-time, there's a good chance you just make things worse. I'm learning that the hard way.
But once you do figure it all out...
Drift, I know you lost someone close to you. I lost someone too, so I understand your desire to bring her back more than most. But sometimes things happen, and you just have to learn to live with it. If you try and bring her back, it wouldn't even be her.
Thanks anyways then, visitor.
Breakpoint, status report.
I'm feeling a little under the weather, to be honest.
I meant for the beacon, but why? What's up?
What you said to the widower. That was pretty harsh.
Harsh but true. Best not to get his hopes up.
You created me as an AI replacement for Waypoint, using her image and memory. What makes what Drift wants to do any worse or different?
For starters, I didn't need to bend space-time to bring you back.
Still, can you blame the guy?
Of course not. Any man in his position would do the same, but it's too risky. For now, we stick to the plan.
Drift? Drift?
Lynx! You're back!
Not yet. But you did it! You found a way to bring me back! I'm so proud of you!
You mean the beacon?
Yes, you can use that to access a point before I died. It's perfect!
Lynx, I want to use it, but the visitor said not to. That it's too dangerous, unstable. That using it could change things for the worse.
Has that ever stopped you before?
I can't do it, Lynx, but maybe I can find another way.
There is no other way. You have to choose. Either activate that beacon, or lose me forever.
But
You would do anything for me, right, Drift?
Yes, of course.
Then activate the beacon. I will guide you.
Hey, big guy. You have company.
Drift, you're up late.
Visitor, step aside. I'm going to use that beacon to get Lynx back.
We went over this, Drift. It's too dangerous. Now go home.
I won't ask again.
Careful. He's not going to back down.
And neither will I.
What if you lose?
I won't. I need a weapon.
Watch out!
This'll work.
Not today. Time for a taste of your own medicine. Sorry, visitor, but you left me no choice.
Good job, Drift. I'll tell you the coordinates.
Thanks, Lynx. Don't worry, you'll be back soon.
Yes. And then we'll be together. Forever.
What is that? I better check it out. I wonder where Drift is. He's got to take a look at this thing. Huh? That's odd. What's that doing out here?
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
You all right in there?
Finally. That was gross.
You're telling me.
You don't even have a nose.
True.
Visitor? What are you doing in there? What's with that island? Where's Drift?
All three of those questions have the same answer. Drift has lost his mind.
What do you mean?
He was obsessed with using my beacon to bring Lynx back, demanding that I allow it. When I refused, he attacked me.
No, he wouldn't do that. Not Drift.
It was him.
Then someone must have made him do it.
You people have a bad habit of being influenced by others. How weak are you?
Play nice.
It's not exactly helpful at a time like this.
Sorry. I spent the better part of the evening buried underneath a portable toilet, so you can imagine I'm not feeling very chipper.
That's understandable. So Drift attacked you and then activated the beacon, creating that?
Correct. Whatever or whoever got him to do their bidding wanted that place to come back, badly. If I had to guess, Drift's there now.
Did he say anything that might tip us off to his intentions?
Not really. He let his lightning do most of the talking. But the way he spoke, he sounded dark.
Dark. This must be the work of the Master Drift told me about.
The Master? Who's that?
A shadowy being that Drift and his friends have fought against before. He's the reason why our universes collided in the first place.
A shadowy being? First time hearing about it. But if he's as bad as he sounds, then I need to reverse the damage he's done. That floating island has to go.
Agreed, but more importantly, I need to get Drift off of it.
Look, you're not going to want to hear this, but it's too dangerous. You don't know what you're running into. Better to step back and analyze the situation first.
He's my friend. I can't just leave him up there.
Where have we heard that before?
You know, you and Drift are a lot alike.
We get that a lot.
If you have to go, I won't try and stop you. I've had my dose of electricity for today.
Wish me luck.
Sure. Good luck. Breakpoint, what's our status?
You smell better now that you've gone through quarantine.
Cute. But seriously, the beacon's breakpoint.
Spoil sport. Fine. Both the Frozen Lake and Paradise Palms beacons are operating at 100% efficiency.
Good. No more empty divots.
Knock on wood.
I never knew you to be superstitious.
Always plan for the worst. Speaking of, what's your plan?
Nothing's changed.
Oh, really? Because I'd say the appearance of an omnipotent shadow man changes a lot.
He's not omnipotent. Anyone could be killed. But that's not the mission. As long as I stick to it, he shouldn't be an issue.
You really think so?
Restore the island to the way it was. Then we all go home.
Between this Master, the Oppressor, and Eternal, I have a feeling we'll be in for one heck of a fight before that.
Scared?
Hardly. Besides, I'm not the one doing the fighting.
You're worried about me?
I know you weren't rested because you had been working so tirelessly, but Drift was able to take you down. You're lucky he didn't finish the job. If it was someone else...
I'd have handled it like I always do. You said it yourself. I'm lucky.
Let's just hope that one day your luck doesn't run out.
This is a marvelous piece of engineering, Breakpoint. Its armor plating is designed to withstand tank rounds.
So why have you brought it here? Don't you have another project that needs your more immediate attention?
I can focus on 2 projects at once. Besides, with the increase in hostiles we're facing, I'll take any advantage I can get.
And you believe you can reverse engineer this brute's armor to make use of it yourself?
It should be possible. It'll just take some finesse.
Not your strong suit.
That's why you're here. Take control of it, will ya? I need some more data.
Integrating with brute programming. Done.
Lift the arms. I need a better look at the wiring.
Okay. So, this new suit, is it going to look different?
I imagine so.
Oh,
What?
nothing. I've just grown accustomed to looking at this one.
You like what you see, huh?
Smooth. Real smooth.
Huh. Keep it steady. This might take a while.
Look at this flowing water! I hate water! Give me blood! Oh, hello there, little guy. I like those pointy ears. I'm gonna make guitar picks out of them! What did you say about my uncle? You're gonna taste great, even late! Wait, I've had one breakfast, yes. Time for second breakfast! Ah, what is this? Go-Gurt? Ah! Wait. We are eternal!
Okay, the Brute's armor configuration has been fully realized within the simulation. Time to test it out.
So you're entering my world then? Virtual reality is quite beautiful this time of year.
I'll be sure to take pictures.
Good luck in there. I'll pull you out when you're ready.
See you on the other side. Breakpoint, you weren't kidding. This place is amazing.
I told you.
Suit program assimilation 100%. Time to get to work.
How's it looking in there?
This suit has enhanced my natural abilities, alright. But it is pretty bulky.
Bulky?
You'll see. Nice. Take me out and begin the armor upgrade process. The prototype is a complete success.
Roger that. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't stop the process. Oh, I'm going to feel that one in the morning. So, how do I look?
You're big.
I guess I have put on a few pounds.
Sorry. I suppose I just wasn't expecting such a drastic change. It does have a certain appeal, though.
You've got that right. With armor like this, I'll be a lot more protected from the elements. Eternal Voyager's parasite won't be able to eat through plating like this, that's for sure.
If it keeps you safe, I'm all for it, big guy. And might I say, that arm blade is quite vicious.
It is bigger.
I certainly wouldn't want to get on your bad side.
What's happened?
It looks like the H9 beacon has been sabotaged. The rift is no longer active.
Sounds like the perfect field test for my new armor. Good against remotes is one thing. Good against the living, that's something else.
I guess now's as good a time as any to break it in.
Then let's see what these new legs can do.
ahead.
They don't look like friendlies.
Scanning. It's like we thought. Eternal Voyager has been through here, all right. They've been infected by the parasite.
So he's having them do his bidding by breaking one of my beacons.
It does appear that way. It's sad, but it's a kindness to put them down. Whoever they were, there's no trace of them left in there. Only husks.
We are eternal. We must spread.
You're a disease. Thankfully, I have the cure right here.
Must rip. Must tear.
Don't mind if I do.
There's more incoming! What now?
Nice try. I'd say that the Mark II armor is a success.
You've got that right. Those guys didn't stand a chance.
Very impressive. You are like a mindless beast. That new frame suits you.
Eternal, we meet again.
We are glad that you got our message.
You mean the destruction of the beacon? Yeah, we got it.
Then you know why we brought you here. It's time that your little experiment came to an end. And for our harvest to begin.
I don't think so.
Father, I see you have been following the parasite's activity as well.
You're here too? Just my luck.
So, the mammal has built itself a pet. How amusing. No matter. You will both be harvested.
Can you take them both on at once?
I'm not sure. Even with this new suit, the odds aren't great.
What are your options?
I'm thinking.
The source of the infection stands before me. My primary function cannot be denied. Humanity must be purged, but your destruction takes priority. You dare challenge us? We are the next stage of evolution for all life forms. And I am the bringer of extinction, starting with yours. Insolent cur, we will enjoy taking your soul. Unfortunately for you, I do not have one to take.
You might consider sitting this one out.
You mean to let them destroy each other?
All things considered, it may be your best bet. Besides, you have a launch to prepare, remember?
Good point. Only the strongest will survive, and I'll be ready for them. Another rocket. Hopefully history doesn't repeat itself.
You've learned so much since last time. Besides, trial and error will eventually yield the results you're looking for. You've become a real scientist.
Huh. If this fails, it's strike 2. But something tells me that there's no strike 3 in this game.
Then we'll have to get it right this time. The beacons are in place, the rifts are formed. You've laid the appropriate groundwork.
Most of the beacons are in place. We've had a few setbacks.
Right. Eternal Voyager was able to destroy one of the beacons. But hopefully the Oppressor was able to put a few holes in him.
Any activity from either of them?
Our scanners haven't picked up anything. Whatever the result of their battle was, I imagine we won't know until the victor's choosing.
Rooting for anyone in particular?
Well, the Oppressor did kill the woman my personality is based on, so I may be a bit biased.
They both mean to cause the death of humanity in their own ways. So whoever wins, we may lose. But it doesn't matter to me. I'll destroy them all the same.
That simple, huh?
We'll see. As long as this plan works, they'll be outgunned.
So, you really think there are more out there?
It makes logical sense. Multiple realities, multiple me's.
How do you know they'll be thinking the same way as you do?
I don't. but it's the best chance we have.
Then it sounds like we should get back to work.
We?
Don't you start with me.
Huh. Alright, let's continue.
Solar Knot, you have been bested, machine. The parasite must be contained, must fulfill primary function. Nevertheless, you put up quite a fight. You have broken our disguise. Now, the world can see who we truly are. Parasite, infection, scourge, call us whatever you will. Either way, we will not be contained. We are eternal, and our harvest cannot be stopped.
Voyager? Voyager, do you read me?
Vanguard, is that really you?
Silence, mammal. This is our body now.
Voyager, you're alive!
I can't believe it. How did you survive the explosion?
I was jettisoned into space. I just came to, but I'm headed to your position.
My position?
Good. Another soul for the harvest.
No, Vanguard, stay away from me. Stay far away.
Voyager? Voyager, you're breaking up. Hello?
Vanguard? Vanguard!
Do not try to resist again. If you do, we will make her death most unpleasant. Now be gone. Machine, your primary function was flawed, but your attempted execution of it was commendable. We may yet have a use for your programming in the battle to come. We will repurpose it to serve us.
So the time distortions have been continuing while I've been away. This place looks like it's from the Old West. I've got to be on the lookout for Rox. Rox?
Mom? Mom! You're here!
Rox! Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I was worried we had lost each other for good.
Now that we're together again, can we talk about what's going on with this island? It's insane. I've done some scouting and there are these bubbles everywhere. Inside them, there are all sorts of strange happenings.
Yeah, I saw the rifts in the sky on my way here. It seems that this world is being twisted and changed as a result of them. But I wonder who's behind it all.
Wouldn't it be the Master? Cloaked Shadow, or whatever he's called?
Maybe. But what would he get out of it is the question.
Not to interrupt, but who's that guy?
Whoa, he's pretty thick, huh?
Mom, gross.
What? He is?
What do you think he's doing?
I'm not sure. Maybe we should find out.
Beacon in place. Rift coordinates set.
Do you think there's another you? Another visitor within this one?
Possibly. Ready to activate.
Don't let me stop you.
Activating.
This light show never gets old.
Hey! He's causing a rift to form!
He's the one behind all these changes!
Whoa! The ground is shaking!
Whoa!
Ugh, that was intense.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Hey, we're not in Tilted anymore. Where did this city come from?
Another change brought about by a rift. Whoever that guy was back there, he'd have the answer.
Whoa, a rocket? I don't remember that being there before. Something fishy is definitely happening here. Hey, that's the guy who activated the beacon at Tilted! Sorry, Mom, but I can't miss this opportunity. Hey, Beefcake!
Are you talking to me?
That's right. You're the one causing all this trouble, and you must be stopped.
Who's this?
Beats me. Scanner. Listen, I don't have time for...
I won't let you tear this island apart!
Looks like she means business. Go easy on her.
I don't think she'll give me much of a choice. know that. I built it.
You're going down, Tubby!
What did she call me?
She has a point.
Whose side are you on?
What, we're using guns now? Afraid you were gonna lose?
No, behind you. Get down.
What are those?
Here, take this. And don't let them spit on you.
Ugh, gross. Roger that. Got one.
More incoming.
Take this. That was intense.
I hope you're not planning on using that gun on me now.
No, sorry about that. I guess I was a little too gung-ho with my attack. But I have to ask, what are you doing here? What's with the beacon and the rocket?
Slow down, Rox.
How did you know my name?
I ran a scan of you while we fought, and that's why I know we're on the same side.
All right then, give me the rundown. I want to know everything.
Have her clean up her mess first.
That may take a while. First, you're going to help me fix this place up.
I guess that's fair. Is that it?
What are your readings?
8 plus 16.
All right.
It must be nice to have a second set of hands around here. She's taken to rocket engineering pretty quickly.
She's a natural. If I didn't know better, I'd say she's piloted a spaceship before.
I have.
Wait, did I say that out loud?
You sure did.
You might want to be careful with that.
Noted. That's enough for now. So I thought the rocket was ready, but it turns out it needs some serious energy to lift off. Unfortunately, the materials I have here can't generate enough.
That seems like a major issue.
It is. However,
Reading massive heat signature coming your way.
Rox, get ready.
What is it?
We're about to find out.
Oh, hey, Mom!
Rox, you're all right. And this must be the visitor.
Hello? You're Rox's mother? You don't look much older than her.
Oh, well, thank you. You don't look too bad yourself.
What was that?
Thanks.
Mom. She was lost in that storm for years, and during that time she didn't age.
Interesting. When we're done here, I'd love to get the chance to study you.
Hello, visitor. You're looking wide.
If it isn't Drift. Let me guess. Catalyst smacked some sense into you.
Yeah. Listen, about before.
Save it. It's in the past. No need to bring it up now.
What happened between you two?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Drift dropped a toilet on him.
That's hilarious!
Right. Can we be serious here for a moment? Drift, when you approached, my AI registered a huge influx of energy. You were the source.
That makes sense. I've grown stronger since we last met. There's a power inside of me.
The power we need, perhaps.
Hey, we could use Drift for the rocket!
You read my mind.
Or mine.
Use me how?
We need an energy source. You're perfect.
You know, we really do have more pressing matters.
Trust me, this rocket needs to launch. If it doesn't, well, there won't be an island left for you to save.
Fair enough. Just tell me what to do.
two good to go?
Ready.
I'm good.
Alright then. Drift, how are you doing down there?
I'm here. I see the pylons in front of me.
Okay then, whenever you're ready.
Here goes nothing!
Rocket sequence initiated.
That did it!
Nicely done, Drift.
Hey, look at that! I did it!
Now everyone, hold on tight. Test drive over. Coming in for a landing.
Success! Right?
Pretty much. The data from that test flight will prove invaluable. Thanks again for your help. All of you.
Sure thing.
Though I would ask one more favor of you, Drift.
What is it?
I imagine I'm not going to have access to your energy when it's time for the final launch.
That seems likely. Once we're done here, we're launching a full-scale assault on Cloaked Shadow.
Right. In that case, I would ask that you donate some of your energy to my external power cells.
So, you want me to charge your batteries?
Nothing gets past him.
I didn't want to say it that way, but yes.
This power isn't some novelty, you know?
Think about it, Drift. The power inside of you can save the island in 2 places at once. In the fight against Cloaked Shadow and with the Visitor's rocket. You'd be like the chosen one.
All right, let's not get too preachy here. Visitor, I will lend you my power. And then, the final battle awaits.
What the 7 of us are attempting is very risky. I suspect they are not the only ones watching, but it must be done or we lose the bridge forever. I speculate that no one calculated the formation of the island, that interdimensional matter collisions would resolve rather than push. Now that I witnessed it firsthand, it's obvious that pinching alone made it inevitable. When I hear this again, will it help me remember? Or once looped, will I be just as muted as the others?
No matter. It seems the lengthy precautions worked. The theorem was a success. You
arrived outside the loop at the exact moment of expansion. This effectively paused the singularity, giving us time to create the devices needed to synchronize the junction.
What I didn't factor was that the only way to trigger the device was from within the loop itself. Thus this hasty and primitive recording. And why now I find myself looped.
activate the beacon at precisely the moment this timer reaches nothing.
The 0 point must be contained once more. If they are correct, it will be the end.
Breakpoint, hold them off just a little bit longer.
I'm on it. We've got Eternal Parasites carriers down here. What's the situation?
The message. It's got it through. The 7 of us. Of me. It's time.
He's here. And he's brought company.
The harvest begins today!